Okay, I'm always rooting for your characters, and like Equilibrium, but then you die. Lord of the Rings, you die, and then Game of Thrones. I'm like, ugh. But this one, you're the bad guys. I'm like, God damn it, I can't. Why are you doing this to me? So, for you as an actor, like, how do you feel about portraying these characters that just moves people?
You mean, how do I feel about surviving? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's no, I like the character. It's something that you watch as kids, especially in the UK and in Europe. I mean, it's kind of the story that you grow up with, and there's been so many versions over the years, and I've enjoyed them all. But with this one, I just wanted to take what I had in front of me, and there's some wonderful material, great writing, and then we had 10 hours in order to be able to flesh our characters out and bring in the complexities and the psychological aspect of why they behaved as they did, why the sheriff becomes, has to go to extreme measures in order to keep the peace. So I didn't see him as automatically villainous or cruel or wicked. I think he was reacting to the rebellion that was facing him, and he had to take pretty strong measures. And I see him as a man of vulnerabilities and frailties, and he's not perfect, and he has his weaknesses, and that was threaded into the story, which I think balanced him out as a real human being. Yeah.
Nerd Reactor, roll out.
You're no stranger to playing royalty, different settings, and I want to ask if you can choose between where to spend your time in, whether it's the Sherwood Forest, whether it's Themyscira, or the Roman Empire, which one would you choose and why?
Well, I have a special love for Themyscira, I have to say. Themyscira, the way Patty, our director, created it, it was such a magical place. We shot it in southern Italy, not far from Naples, and it was such a special place. Up in Ravello, it's special.
And with this, you're the queen. You get to help out Robin Hood. And so, what is that like? Just because sometimes, like a historical person, you're like, oh, I hope she's cool and she's not going to cut my head off.
No, she was an incredible person. She was a very smart person, and I think she understands what's going on. These are people who are being brutalized by the very person who's also brutalizing her. So it's also about her using whatever forces she can to create that kind of rebellion to bring back the king to England, so that some decisions can be made about how this country is being led.
And last question for you: if you were able to be a ruler of your own kingdom, what was the first thing you want to do on your list?
With an amazing character.
So if I was actually the queen?
Yes.
Well, I'd better not answer that, because that's let's just say fairness would be my biggest concern.
So I want to ask on the virtual. Yes. All right, so you're here, premiere, lead character. How do you feel right now?
Pretty surreal, if I'm being honest with you. Just look over there. There's Sean. So, I feel incredibly proud of our team. We right from the get-go, we all were it was so obvious. Everyone was just putting their best foot forward and was really driven to make this series, to do this series justice, because it's Robin Hood. You can't half-ass it, and if we were going to do it, it had to be different, and we had to bring our own flavour to things, But I'm thinking a lot about the memories being here, and it feels very, very special. Yeah.
And with Nerd React, we cover a lot of superhero stuff, and when I'm watching this, I feel like Robin Hood is a superhero. He's really good with archery, and also there's a part where he's hiding his identity, so it's the bad guy's oh, who's that? And so for you, how did that feel with you? Do you love superheroes, and getting to be a part of Robin Hood is yes, this is my dream.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a dream. I mean, what made it even more of a dream is that Rob is just a guy, you know. I mean, I think he's probably, you know, he's similar to Batman in that way, in that he doesn't have a superpower. He's extremely skilled with bow and arrow, and it's more of his, you know, it's his personality that's probably his, you know, superpower. But that's not to say that Marian isn't, you know, that as well. You know, he's in our series, he's nothing without the people around him. And being someone who comes from a sporting background, a team sport background, it actually really rang true to home a lot. So it made it somewhat, you know, familiar, which was kind of, you know, special. Again, I'm using the word special a lot, but it's true. It made it very special.
You get to, I feel like Marian gets more agency like this time around. And so what was that like for you? Like, yes, I get to like navigate the world and do more things.
I mean, the writing for me, it just moved me so much in the first episode, so I know for sure the audience are going to be moved and feel emotional, but to be given the opportunity to play such a strong female character in a period drama was new for me. Like, I've always played quite, you know, vulnerable women, so even though she does have tough times at home with her personal life, I love that inner strength about her, and that really grows as she experiences like the injustices around her and class division. But yeah, it was really exciting to be given that opportunity.
And I want to ask you, if you couldn't spend time like just being in a castle or, you know, the forest, like which one would you prefer?
I mean, I love the outdoors, so I would say the forest, but like when I got to do some forest scenes, they covered me in dirt, so I was absolutely filthy. So I think I do kind of prefer the nice dresses and things in the palace. Yeah.
Be pampered a little bit.
Just a little.
And the Queen, you get to just work with Connie. And so what was that like, just that storyline without spoiling too much?
It was really exciting to work with Connie. Like, she's been involved in some amazing projects. But yeah, she really inspired me on set. She was so collaborative. She knew so much about Eleanor. So yeah, getting the chance to work with her and just, you know, explore different options on set, and you know, she was really open to that, so it was really exciting. And that relationship with Marian and the Queen is really special.
No, it's so great to meet you in person.
So you're here, how do you feel right now at this moment?
Oh my gosh, I kind of don't know how I feel, is the truth. It's like a whirlwind, but I think like as soon as I'm with my cast and like Marian, she's my rock in this, and I just feel like calm, and I'm also so been excited to get people to watch the show, and I think they're going to love it.
So you're the marshal?
I am indeed.
Yes. And you help out the Queen?
I do, that is my job.
And so just being in this show, lots of the forest, but medieval England, what is that like traveling back in time?
It's incredible. The work that the entire production has done on building the sets and finding the locations for this shoot is unreal. I mean, interior and exterior, what they've done to it is gorgeous. And I mean, it makes our job easy. There's almost no imagination necessary because everything's just there. And particularly, a standout for me is the back lot that they created, the back of the studio where they used for Nottingham Town Square. It's unbelievable. As soon as you walk on there, you feel like you're there. So it's awesome. It feels like a playground, like I'm a kid again.
Oh yeah. So if you had to choose between spending time like in real life in the Sherwood Forest or the Nottingham Castle, which one would you choose?
It's got Nottingham Castle, I think. Well, actually, Nottingham Castle's nice. I'm going to go with the Palace of Westminster.
Okay.
That's home. That's where the real home is.
Why?
The opulence, comfort, you know, good fireplaces, keeps the place warm. Big fan.
And out of all the cast, there's like a stacked cast. So who would you want on your side to help you out?
Richard Linton. He plays the bishop. He'd be a welcome addition to any team, just for his humour alone. You know, good for morale. And then aside from that, I would say Steve Waddington. What a very capable human being.
All right, we're here. We're at the premiere, and there's so much excitement. So how do you feel now, right now?
Right now, very, very proud, very excited, grateful. Grateful that we got to make this show. We got to make a very unusual version of the Robin Hood myth. We got to make it with incredible cast, incredible partners, MGM Plus, Lionsgate, Hidden Pictures. I mean, really and most importantly with my partner in crime, John Glenn. It's been an amazing journey, and I couldn't have really wished and dreamt to have made it with better people behind and in front of the camera.
I'm pretty sure the setting of just the forest and then the castle has been a lot of fun, right?
It was really amazing. I mean, we built, as you may know, a lot of sets, which was a kind of incredible undertaking. We built Nottingham Town and Castle, we built Westminster Palace, but we also got to really showcase a lot of beautiful scenery in Serbia. We made the show in Belgrade, Serbia, and it's a beautiful country, has incredible scenery. Fruška Gora National Park, Šumadija, Rudnik, Gornji Milanovac. I mean, these are incredibly beautiful countryside that you see in the show, and I'm very proud that we got to make it there with an amazing crew. It was a dream come true.